Debbie! I knew it was going to be you. I was ready to say hello, Debbie, as it popped up on the screen. Isn't that funny? I was preparing myself to say hello, Debbie. She's got her groove back. Roger, what's up? Hello, everybody. There's 10 people right off the bat. Hello, 10 people. So glad to see all of you. And, yeah, I got my ECM for my Roxer today. Long story. I will tell you that story, so you guys will find out what the actual condition of the Roxer is, if that is something that you've been following. Yeah, I don't celebrate holidays. I mean, if Dino invites me over for a dinner, I will go. But I generally don't celebrate holidays. It's just every day's a holiday. Holiday every day that there's nay. Oh, what? Every day that there's nay is a holiday. I love it. That's fucking great. Every day that there's nay is a holiday. And nobody's even doing holidays anymore, Mel. It's unreal. Nobody's even doing it like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nobody's even doing that. What is this, a kitty cat? Nobody has kitty cats anymore, Val. Shortcuts, kid, shortcuts. Shortcuts, kid, shortcuts. Nobody's got kid. Why is my kafefe taking so long? Where's my crema? Holiday. Am I singing, what's her name, Madonna? I'm singing fucking Madonna. I love it. There's the first. There's the first time in my life I ever sang a fucking Madonna song. Okay. Happy. Okay. Hey, Nay. All is well. Zane, Roger, Franco, Enoch. Yo, Nay, what's up, son? What's up, Enoch? Just pouring a little cream in my coffee. Damn it. This store was closed. But I wasn't able to get wet rain. It's okay. I'm starting to think that one of the foods that I've been giving Rogan has been infecting his ear. I just don't know which one it is. So I'm just not giving him any of the other foods, you know, like off my plate, cream cheese, chocolate, or any of that shit. I don't give him a lot of chocolate. I know it'll kill a dog, but I give him, you know, a little tiny bit of it. And man, who knows? That could be the fucking problem, you know. Evan, hello. Ooh, dropping digits on me. Look at this. So I've got something interesting. I think you guys are going to be interested in hearing. It's a CNN report. God, I used to find this woman attractive. I don't find her attractive at all anymore. It's so funny. I used to think she was just the hottest thing. And I don't know if it's she got uglier as she got older, or if my taste in women changed. It's what's funny is I don't know. But it just she doesn't do it for me anymore, this one. Anyway, listen to this, guys. Very important. Got a couple things for you to hear, but...
And President Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, to keep all records related to the baseless claims that their voting machines changed votes to help Joe Biden win. Why, may you ask?
Yeah, I know chocolate is bad for dogs. I don't give him enough to kill him. I just give him a little bit every once in a while. Hey, Tommy, you know what, buddy? Merry Christmas to you. You should know this about me, bro. I'm not Christian. I've never been Christian. So Merry Christmas doesn't mean anything to me, but I know it does to you, bro. So Merry Christmas to you, bro. And just so everybody knows, I know Tommy Miller personally. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of Dino's. He's a friend of ours. Just so y'all know. Usually people come in here and tell me Merry Christmas. I tell them to go fuck themselves. Usually. But not you, Tommy. I fucking love you, bro. I would never tell you that. All right, so Zane, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is baptism for you, mister. Thank you for the bong rip. I do appreciate that so much. I've got some nice buds here to smoke. white rosin for a white Christmas for fresh sour apples drained, my buddy. Okay. Gave me clones. It came out great, but his is a whole other level of cannabis. Our outdoors phenomenal and yielded a great amount of golden rosin. Right on, Darius. Happy solstices, Billy. Nobody wishes name Merry Christmas anymore. Lol. Love you, brother. I love you, bro. Thanks, brother. And I love that you came in my live stream just to talk to me. That's nice. All right, so, this is what we're gonna do. Look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bong rip for the guy that dropped the digit on me first. The guy that dropped the digit was Zane. Thank you, Zane. This is for you, buddy. Cheers.
Because the company says that legal action against Giuliani is, quote, imminent. This is...
Did you guys hear what she just said? Legal action against Rudy Giuliani from Dominion is imminent. They are definitely suing his ass. I love it.
The topic...
Hey, man, you can't go around on national television all day and slander people and corporations and think that just because you're friends with Donald Trump, you're going to get away with it. Guess what? We're watching, we're listening, and you're going to get fucking prosecuted.
Executive with Dominion is now suing the Trump campaign and the allies, including Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell.
You guys want to...
Suing the Trump campaign and the allies, including Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell. The loss...
Oh, I thought she's going to release the Kraken, and now looks like Dominion's releasing the Kraken on Giuliani, Trump, and Powell. Oh, boy. Who would have thought that the law could work in such a devious way? You get pardoned, okay? It's my belief that you're getting pardoned for the crime that you commit, okay? I don't think a pardon works retroactively. I don't think you can pardon someone and then they can just go out and start committing crimes. Oh, well, he's got a presidential pardon. Well, that doesn't mean you can go out and start murdering people. That doesn't mean that you get to not pay your taxes anymore because you've got a presidential pardon. You still have to abide by the laws. So all of these people he's pardoning, you know, he's got to be kind of specific for what he's pardoning them for. You don't pardon someone, say you're pardoned for everything that you've ever done. Okay, what about tomorrow? Does that work tomorrow? So if they go out and they kill someone tomorrow, are they still pardoned? So, hey, Slowski, it doesn't make... Do you think Dominion stands a chance to win? Alan, do you think it's going to be hard for Dominion to prove slander? It's a good question, Alan, but do you think it's going to be hard for Dominion? I want you to answer that question. Do you think that it's going to be hard for Dominion to prove slander? Now, wait till you see this article and listen to what Rudy Giuliani and others in the Trump campaign and administration have said about Dominion and the people who own it.
To challenge the integrity of the presidential election. Well, this...
you want to fuck around with fire and you're going to get burned. You may have heard Eric Coomer's name if you guys have been paying attention to Giuliani and Sidney Powell and all. That's funny. You're funny. What are you, new?
To put it briefly, what I've experienced over the last 6 weeks has been a complete upheaval.
What did I say, Enoch?
As you mentioned,
Enoch.
I have been in hiding in a secure location. I have not been able to return to my normal life
Enoch,
since all
are you
these
here?
baseless accusations came out.
Enoch.
You know, I'm currently, for security reasons for both myself and my colleagues, I am currently on leave from my position. So
you have a great day too, pal.
I'm still employed with the company, but I am on leave due to the security concerns. So it has been, again, a complete upheaval of my day-to-day life.
And this is because, as I understand it, you've been receiving death threats daily.
Oh, as soon as you start making sense, they obfuscate and they try to deflect and they try to bring up something else. And they're like, oh, I thought we were talking about this. Now you want to talk about that? I'll talk about that too. Oh, you want to talk about Biden? Oh, you want to talk about Joe Biden? Oh, okay. You want to talk about Joe Biden? Oh, okay. Now what? Now what are you gonna say? He's like, okay, have a nice day. Oh, it's so funny.
Threats to your family, threats to your colleagues.
That's not funny.
And it all started really just days after the election. An activist out
Cheers,
of Colorado
Enoch.
accusing you and the company of being in some scheme to make sure that Trump wouldn't win. And I want to give you the opportunity and ask you for the record, Eric, have you been involved in changing any votes, deleting any votes, or impacting any votes, or even being on phone calls about doing so?
Never. I've never even joked about influencing election. I've done this for 15 years, and I do it because I really believe in the democratic process. And it's not a joking matter. And even if I wanted to, there's no way for me to manipulate those votes. I don't have access to state and county election systems during an election. I've never written a single line of code that's used in Dominion's product. That's out in the field. And again, I have never made any statements, even Joe loved one.
Well, the Vermont Bread Smith, that's worth stopping and applauding. Vermont Bread Smith just said, did you hear Representative Ilhan Omar has joined the push for a floor vote on Medicare for all? First squad member to honor the will of the people. I'll even stand up. Thank you, Ilhan Omar. I told you I thought she was hot. I told you there was something sexy about that woman. I told you guys. Fucking A, man. Fucking A. I am so impressed. Finally, the first fucking politician to stand up to not be bought. Now, why is the rest of the squad not following her lead, I wonder? And what's taking so long? Ilhan Omar, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I got to tweet about that right now. That is great. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Representative Ilhan Omar. Why is that not working? Oh, because that's it, Ilhan? Huh. Is that it? That miserable lib. All right, cool. Thank you for being the only one with balls enough to do what you promised. So, should that be trending? Of course not. It's not. Huh. It should be. All right. Yes, we can. With a slim Democratic majority in the next Congress, anything can be possible. It will literally take 5 courageous progressive members to get concessions on progressive policies. Yeah, but she's not saying specifically Medicare for all. Wait. Oh, there it is. You're right. 4 hours ago. I got it. I got it. Thank you. I'm going to retweet it. All right, retweet this at Jimmy Dorn at Miserable Lib, guys. My last tweet. Okay? We finally got one. I'm going to go ahead and pin that comment. It'll be my pinned comment. Okay? It's my pinned comment on my... It's my pinned tweet on my Twitter, okay? It's an Ilhan Omar tweet. You guys, please, please, please start retweeting that. Please go to Twitter right now. Please go. You guys understand what that is, right? Vermont Bread Smith, thank you so much for coming in and changing the entire course of the show with some information. Fucking love it when you guys do that. Good. I see a whole bunch of you guys just left to go run to Twitter. Please run to Twitter right now. Find my pinned tweet. It says, please retweet this at Jimmy Dore at Miserable Lib. We finally got one. It's about Ilhan Omar. This is fucking huge, amazing, beautiful, great news. I'm sure that Jimmy and Miserable Lib already know about this, but just in case they don't, all right, you guys, are you guys all doing this? I hope you are considering doing. What is going on with my screen here? What is this? Oh, that's the video. Right. So we'll go back to this video because it's important that Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani are being sued by Dominion. It's very important news. What's even more important news right now is that Ilhan Omar is forcing Nancy Pelosi to put a vote for Medicare for all on the floor. What is the Trump campaign being sued for? For slander and for putting people in harm's way by this Dominion. We're watching this right now. Heather, read the headline. You see it says Dominion executive sues Trump campaign allies over baseless claims. So they're being sued for baseless claims that they made over this election fraud.
Their private information has been published online in what's referred to as doxing. All of my private information has been released online. People have taken photos of my house. People have threatened to come by and lynch me, decapitate me. They've referred to me as a traitor. And it is not safe for me to, go about my daily life. And, even my father has received harassing letters to his home.
I do want to play for everyone just so they can
Here you
grasp
go.
What you've been
Listen.
facing. Just a sampling.
Everybody
of what
listen to what the Trump campaign said. Here it is. This is what they're being sued for.
The Coomer character, who is close to Antifa, he specifically says that they're going to fix this election.
Let me ask you about this guy, Eric Coomer. I think he works for Dominion. He said, supposedly, don't worry about Trump. I've already made sure he's going to lose the election. Is that true for starters? And
yes.
It's true. You have that.
It's true.
In Coomer's case, he was in a position of power to actually act upon his rage against Trump and Trump voters. What does he mean when he says, Trump won't win? I made effing sure of that. Nothing?
And so now, yesterday, you filed this lawsuit. You're suing a slew of them for defamation. What do you want to get out of this?
Defamation.
Well, ultimately and primarily, I want to set the record straight and try to reclaim my reputation. But secondarily, people need to be held accountable.
Crazy,
their
Jasper.
statements, their baseless accusations have real consequences. I am not a public figure. I've never
Biden helped
sought
McConnell
out
have the
any
stimulus
publicity
checks.
or limelight or spotlight, and I have been thrust into this by these accusations. And again, my safety and the safety of my family is at risk, and somebody needs to be held accountable for that. And the people that are in this filing should be held accountable.
Eric, thank you for coming on.
All right, now
Thank you so much for having me.
that, now this. Okay, watch this, guys.
Hours. This president has vetoed pay for the military, stalled relief for millions of you, and issued the most toxic tally of pardons we have ever seen.
In the last 24 hours, is that what he just said?
We do have breaking news. In 24 hours, just the past 24 hours, this president has vetoed pay for the military, stalled relief for millions of you, and issued the most toxic tally of pardons we have ever seen.
I mean, when you say he stalled relief, and you say that, well, the reason he stalled relief was because he was trying to double what you guys were getting, that's not fair coverage right there to say that. I mean, yeah, Trump is really not helping things, but at the same time, it's not the whole picture. That's why you guys watch me, because you know I'm going to give you the whole picture.
26 new Trump pardons tonight. Gifts to many convicted criminals that you know well, who did horrible things. Many admitted it. And then he left to go golf in Florida.
Okay, so he went golfing. We know he does that. He pardoned some murderers. Pardon. Okay, so some American soldiers came up on an intersection and just slaughtered everybody. Innocent people. They got convicted of murder in the goddamn war. And Trump pardoned them. These guys went on a fucking murder spree. They killed, I don't know if it was 14 or 18 people that were just in an intersection. They just killed everybody. Kill them all. And they got convicted. And Trump pardoned them for murder. Murder. Now, do you think that if those people in that intersection were Donald Trump's family, Trump would have pardoned them? He didn't have a problem pardoning them because they're from another country, with a different color skin.
After vetoing pay for the military, after leaving relief in limbo, millions of Americans don't have food for Christmas, let alone money for heat or gifts. And he knows it.
Evans
And
Garden,
he
are you
doesn't
here?
sign the relief bill.
Evans Garden
And he
420,
doesn't
are you
veto
here?
it. So he knows nothing will happen.
Evans Garden 420, are you here?
There is a gift in this moment, and I hope you decide to accept it once and for all.
Gift?
It is the gift of ultimate clarity
about
this outgoing president.
Oh, yeah.
Democrats, independents, real Republicans, you all now know, just based on the last 24 hours.
What type of people did the last administration pardon? I don't know, and I don't care. And they probably, hey, Patrick, they probably pardoned murderers too. I don't know, and I don't give a fuck.
Hours alone. This guy is the worst ever. He is the worst president we have ever seen.
Cheers, bro.
Period. He has not only proven to be incompetent, but he is indeed truly inhumane. He has denied the hungry, he has denied our warriors, he has denied a pandemic, and he does not give a damn about anything but lying about it all and faking his own greatness. That is the truth. It is demonstrated by everything we have seen. It must be his legacy. And those who have ignored and empowered him, those who have solicited this brand of his own horrible actions towards others, are complicit. He must be remembered as the worst, if only for this alone, and if only this is what we had seen, it would already make him the worst. On top of years of perfidy, of deceit, of lies, of viciousness towards those who need protection consistently. You literally have seen nothing to feel any other way, and yet you do.
I mean, if you're going to pardon someone, pardon Julian Assange. You know, you're going to pardon dudes that fucking mowed people down with machine guns? Innocent people that were unarmed? Whoa, man. Really?
But no more. This has to be a bottom. He must be seen as the worst, and we must run away from him and this type of behavior as fast as we ever have collectively as a country before.
See, he says run away, and I disagree. I was hoping he was going to say we have to stand up and put an end to this right now. And waiting until January 20th is too long. We need to get him out of office today. And we need people to go there and pull him the fuck out. And if you have to go do, go through the legalities and do the amendment and get the lawyers and do whatever, get a special prosecutor, whatever the fuck you got to do. But he is a threat to all of mankind. And the point that he makes is there's no fucking telling what he's going to do tomorrow. You know, if he just did all of this yesterday, what's he going to do tomorrow?
Anybody who wants to continue his kind of just crooked ways must be condemned and early, because this cannot be repeated. That would be a shame on us. The headliners he pardoned tonight, those who kept their mouths shut, family by extension, Paul Manafort, Roger Stone, and Charles Kushner, that is the father of his son-in-law, Jared. Law and order, the pro-law enforcement president. Give me a break. He just undid hard work of law enforcement who made the cases against these crooks. This country pursued justice against those who did wrong. He just undid it. Not because there are new reckonings in the case, but because it's all about him and saving face. Both Stone and Manafort were indicted by special counsel Bob Mueller.
Hey, Chris. What's up, buddy?
They went to trial. They were convicted by juries of multiple crimes.
Yes, $2,000 is better than $600. So, Chris, you got to ask yourself, why didn't the Republicans accept it why didn't Mitch McConnell accept it and put it on the floor when the Democrats offered it back in May, Chris? They were offering that back in May. So, you want to talk to somebody? Speak to Mitch McConnell and the Republicans, bro.
Stone, a longtime ally, Manafort, his former campaign chair, and Kushner. You may not know about him, but I'll give you the thumbnail. That's all you need to know. He pleaded guilty to tax evasion and retaliating against a federal witness and lying to the FEC. He was prosecuted in the early 2000s by then U.S. Attorney Chris Christie. And then Christie, of course, became Trump transition chair. What's so bad about that? It's the guy's, it's the father-in-law. It's his brother and son-in-law's father. I mean, isn't that the right thing? Kushner is no ordinary white-collar criminal. This man set up his own brother-in-law with a prostitute and then sent the video to his sister. That is the kind of thing that only Trump would see a pardon available. He commuted Stone's sentence for obstruction of Congress, threatening a witness earlier this year before he was set to surrender. We know why he did it. Roger Stone is many things, but one of them is loyal to those that he sees as on his side. Trump returned the favor. Manafort has been home serving confinement after COVID. This is no mercy pardon. These are rewards. You notice what Manafort never did, right? Never talked about Trump. Not a word. Republican Senator Ben Sasse put out a statement tonight calling it all rotten to the core. Welcome to the party, brother. Welcome to the party. The time is over for your delicate dance. Sasse, you've got a great future in your party. You have a potential future in this country. You should have been saying that all along. And by the way, Sasse has been one of the most rational. We now should have clarity. Trump is the worst. We have never seen anything like this. This kind of insensitivity to humanity.
Vermont says
disrespect
Fredo.
of justice. He is literally
He's even got poofy
no
Fredo hair.
friend to justice. And he's a president. Think about it. The pardons
Chris
and
like Nancy's
implications,
eating
and
a
we will discuss them
$1,100
tonight with
ice
some of the
cream.
best minds in the business.
Fuck yeah, Chris.
But you have to just keep your eye on the urgency that this president has just ignored. The man has gone to Florida after blowing up the relief bill. He won't sign it. He stalled it. He did veto pay for troops, so at least Congress can work on overriding it. But if you're going to do something about the relief bill, you got to do it. Walk the walk. Why didn't you veto the bill? Why didn't you then, if you're not going to veto it, tell McCarthy to meet Pelosi on the floor and vote it out? Why didn't you make a deal? Why did you leave? Why did you leave? If you believe in a God, I don't care what your religion is. Who does this?
If you believe in a
By
God.
all accounts, you are not working on a deal.
Dude, he just said, if you believe in a God, who does this? Oh my God. We're going to go back and listen to that part because that was priceless.
Every day, you God. I don't care what your religion is. Who does this? If you believe in a God, I don't care what your religion is. Who does this? If you believe in a God, I don't care what your religion is. Who does this? Believe in a God. I don't care what your religion is. Who does this?
Who does this?
By all accounts, you are not working on a deal. Every day you golf. Every day you delay is another day of paralyzing pain in a country that you owe. And you know this.
And right from the height of hypocrisy, the man whose brother's responsible for basically blowing COVID up all over the United States sits there and acts like, you know, he could call out Donald Trump. I love it. I love the hypocrisy.
Don't veto so that there could be some kind of action. You won't tell your minions to meet Pelosi. Why? What is this about? Who did you really do this for? How can the answer not be you? How can the truth not be that you wanted to look the part of the hero just when you're trying to undo democracy, even though you know you were torpedo a compromise that has been months in the making that you ignored while your people helped negotiate? It is the worst thing you could do in this situation. And you made this situation. You ignored this pandemic. You made a bad play. You thought if you ignored it, it would go away and the economy would be okay and you would win, and you were wrong. And you doubled down on dumb.
And
this time,
all of his advisors were telling him to not do it. And that's the crazy thing. Every single person around him said, you need to address this. You need to take this seriously. And he ignored them all. He didn't want to listen to his advisors. And that's crazy. It's a good point.
And it bit all of us in the ass.
Right?
And then you leave almost assuring no action on the relief. At least you vetoed the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act, so you can set up a possible override. Yeah, that's going to pit members of your party against each other, but you know what? They need to do that anyway. The Republicans have to figure out what the hell they're about anymore. Are you really just Retrumplicans?
Retrumplicans.
You seem confused.
I am.
Well, you should have clarity too. This man is the worst. He's been terrible for your party because nobody knows what the hell you're about anymore, and neither do you. Why did Trump really veto this bill? A lot of people in his own...
How did Andrew Cuomo blow up COVID? He instructed people in New York to send infected people into elderly convalescent homes and got everybody infected. They didn't know how to deal with that. They weren't prepared for that. You don't know about that? Brandon, you don't know about that? Yeah, maybe go read some fucking news, bro. You know, go inform yourself on what Cuomo did. You should, maybe Google Cuomo, New York City, COVID disaster.
Own party say, well, it's to show Mitch that Mitch should have helped them more in overturning the election. Can you imagine what it means about where the hell we are in this country?
You're kidding. Brandon, how do you not know about this? Kevin Lesnar says it's mass murder, and you're right. It was. Brandon, where do you live? Are you not in the United States? I mean, it's like you're joking, right? Why write a book on your mistakes? God, because he's such an idiot. I'm Andrew Cuomo. I've got nipple rings. I'm here to tell you that I dance and I sings. I'm here with my charts. They're very informative. Thank you for joining my show, everybody. I'm Andrew Cuomo. Did you guys like that? How did people going into nursing homes with COVID blow up COVID all over the United States? Because New York is a travel hub of the United States. Okay, there's a lot of travel in and out of that city. The workers that were working inside those places went out, didn't realize they had it, spread it everywhere. The family members of the elderly that were in those homes caught it, and everyone that was in those nursing homes died. I don't know if you remember about do you remember anything about the bodies piling up outside those fucking... They had trucks, freezer trucks for the bodies. Where were you guys? Man, I feel like, wow, what were you guys distracted by? Fucking video games?
That Republicans can say that with sober mind.
Maybe we'll watch something about that. Maybe we'll pull up an article about that,
and what
or report on it.
With the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act, is even weirder. Why? Well, he doesn't like this Section 230.
Brandon,
this fringe. Look, of course.
Brandon, you're like, give me a break. That's not Andrew Cuomo's fault, bro. Whatever, Brandon. You believe whatever you want. All right, that's on you. I think society's already judged Andrew Cuomo. It's not me.
So we have to figure out what to do.
Hey, buddy, I wasn't there. I'm in the mountains of Northern California. It had nothing to do with me. All I know is what I saw on the news and what people were talking about. But at least I heard more than you did, obviously, about it.
When it comes to what's right and wrong on the internet, and is it really like newspapers or not, and the right of a publisher, are they publishers? We have to work through it, but not this way. Not right before Christmas. Not when you're going to leave town.
Dude!
Not with people starving.
Dude, not right before Christmas. Oh, man, the reasoning. I just love the reasoning here. It's just so perfect. Right, Nick? Nursing homes, Kevin. Jeez, that's a little close to where I live, Reading. What's your lame explanation? My lame explanation makes no sense. Hey, you wanna learn about it, Brandon? Let's pull up a little article about it, okay? Let's learn together. Let's find out, man. You know, I'm not claiming to be an expert on it, but I have heard a thing or two about it. Here, you want to hear what? Let's listen to what Sean Hannity, and I fucking hate Sean Hannity. But let's just hear what Sean Hannity has to say about it. Is that fair enough? Someone I completely disagree with on everything. We'll get it from him. Okay? Let's see what he says. This should be fun and interesting.
Now, each night we're going to update you with the latest facts without fear, including information you're not going to get from a very biased mob in the media. In their sick, their ugly, twisted world, this pandemic, more than another opportunity to do what they do every day, and that's bash President Trump. How many times have I said if he cured cancer, they criticize him for that? I think I've been proven correct, unfortunately. Now, misery seems to love company. Joyless Behar tried to get California Governor Gavin Newsom to say bad things about the president. Unfortunately for Joyless, it did not go as planned. Take a look.
Do you feel like you have to feed this guy's ego to get the respirators and to get the PPEs? Is that what's going on?
All I can say is, from my perspective, the relationship has been strong, and I'm not doing it to kiss the ring. I'm not doing it in a way, you know, that I'm just being forthright with the president. He returns calls. He reaches out. He's been proactive. We got that Mercy ship down here in Los Angeles. That was direct.
Oh, you don't want to hear about it from? Okay, you don't want to hear about it from someone on the opposition. You'd rather hear about it from someone who supports Andrew Cuomo? Oh, good luck finding someone to criticize him that supports him, dude. That's why you got to get your news from various sources. And if you don't like where I'm getting my source from, then you can check his sources, okay?
Directly because he sent it down here.
Everything. By the way, there's a lesson there for Andrew Cuomo. You know what? Andrew, president's giving you those hospitals you take photo ops in front of. Yeah, he's been building all the things that, well, you didn't do yourself. Governor Newsom, by the way, is a far-left Democrat. He has about, 68 lawsuits, I think he said, pending against the Trump administration. Hardly a fan of Donald Trump, but he's working together, and he's leading his state and making it more safe and secure. Done a much better job than they've done in New York, I'll tell you that. And he's telling the truth, putting partisan politics aside. He should be commended tonight. Cuomo, on the other hand, he's been complaining each and every day. And sure, he's going to show up for a photo op at, let's see, the Javits Center hospital that Donald Trump and the federal government constructed, the Army Corps of Engineers. He's accepting thousands of ventilators, and he threw in a warehouse, millions of masks and gowns, and go around on TV, and he'll take a photo op in front of the ship, the Comfort, that, by the way, only had 20 people today, I'm not sure why, and bash the administration and demanding they do their job. Just today tweeting, we do not have enough ventilators, period. So, how many ventilators is Cuomo short? He does realize there are 50 other states that are dealing with the virus. Now, today...
I'm sorry, this is back in April, man. I didn't realize how old this was, but this is back in April, everybody.
During his daily briefing, the president addressed this very issue. Let's take a look.
They should have had more ventilators. They were totally underserviced. We're doing our best for New York. You know, we have states. We have a lot of states. We have territories too, but we have a lot of states that have to be taken care of. Some much more so than others. We've worked very well with the governor. We happen to think that he's well served with ventilators. We're going to find out, but we have other states to take care of.
Every New Yorker needs to know what an epic fail. Governor Cuomo has failed the state of New York on a a terrible level. After all, November 2015, he was given, we'll show you the report, an important report from New York State's Health Department, Department of Health. Let me read from page 30. It says, quote, during a severe influenza pandemic, there is likely to be a projected shortfall of ventilators.
Okay, so what he did there was he provided the source for you. I guess if you think Arn Ra is a smart guy, I guess Sean Hannity's not much of a stretch. Yeah, I think Arn Ra's a smart guy. I do. And Brandon, I have a feeling he's a lot smarter than you. And I have a feeling that if I just block you right now, that my audience is going to appreciate it. Poof. He's gone, everybody. But to just finish my point, there's the source. There's the information. Andrew Cuomo failed. And that's why. And that's a very good point. And I'm sure that Sean Hannity, who I fucking hate, I fucking can't stand, right, is going to go on and make some more points after this. And I really couldn't give a fuck. There's one great point right there. There's the source. It doesn't have to be Sean Hannity was just the messenger. It doesn't have to be an unreliable source. So there you have it. Point proven very easily. Andrew Cuomo is a fucking failure. He had warning. He didn't do dick. You know? This just in. Hutch buys his first dab rig. Hutch, do you want to go into a Zoom chat with me, bro? And do a dab with me on the show? Is it a e-nail or is it a, you got a torch? Torching it, bro? I got copyright problems earlier today when I did that Oath song. I knew I was going to get it, but they luckily that guy, he's chosen to just get paid when I play his music on my video. Isn't that just the way it should be? And they shouldn't even have a choice. Hey, you're going to get some extra money because somebody's playing your music on their video. This is what it's worth, and this is what you're going to get paid. Boom. Good. Great. Nobody's affected at all. You know, you get more fucking fans. Let me go see how many of you guys went over and retweeted that tweet for me. Ooh, 7 retweets. Thank you guys for the 7 retweets on that tweet. I have a feeling that Misro Lib is actually going to see that. And that'll be great. So she'll know that Ilhan Omar is supporting and pushing Medicare for All. So important. This is a really informative show, man. A lot of stuff happened on this one. Wow. It's crazy. Isn't that funny? I went and I got a source from somebody who I fucking can't stand. You guys see how that worked? You see how that is why I tell you guys to follow all kinds of stuff. I know shit that I've learned from H.A. Goodman. I can use it. You know, it's usable information. It's good shit. You know, I just got something usable from Sean fucking Hannity. You see how that works, guys? You just, like, when I pulled up Sean Hannity, what did I say? I said, just check his source. Let's find out where he's getting the information from. He produced the actual fucking document. Doesn't get any more sourced than that. It's the fucking document. It's kind of funny, isn't it? H.A. Goodman is not doing live streaming anymore. It's fucking crazy, huh? He's not live streaming on YouTube anymore. He might be live streaming somewhere else. Maybe he's on fucking Parler.
This is absolutely amazing news, and I'll explain why after I read this article. It's by Jack Derschlag, December 24th, 2020. Special counsel for Caligula Biden's son may be warranted, some at DOJ say. Justice Department officials in ongoing discussion on Caligula's special counsel sources.
Nobody cares about that, H.A. Nobody cares about Joe Biden. Nobody gives a fuck. God, it's so funny. He thinks people give a fuck. So funny. So Ilhan Omar is now saying support for this Medicare for all has tremendous grown. Her English is funny. Since you last supported this at Speaker Pelosi, the current House bill for single payer has more sponsors than the 1993 bill. Let's bring it up for a vote. Healthcare access expansion is Democrats' most popular policy, and we need to fight for it. You know, she's not the most stateswoman, Ilhan Omar. She doesn't even know how to form a goddamn sentence. But she's the only goddamn one of them that is doing this, that is standing behind Jimmy Dore. And you guys should all give Ilhan Omar credit for that. She's fighting for your rights, guys. She's fighting for you. Ilhan Omar, as much as you might fucking despise and hate her, she's the only one in there that is trying to get you Medicare for all. Do you know how much money that would save all of you, and you would all have health care? It would save the entire country money, actually. People don't really want to look at that. You know? He met a big pit bull today. Uncle Mark's next door neighbor has a big pit bull. And they loved each other. They were like, yay, they're wagging their tails and shit. So cute. They're on both different sides of a fence. But they were very happy. I got into podcasting as soon as YouTube made it available. They said you can go live. I clicked the button and I started going live. I was like, okay, we are live. What's up, everybody? I'm sure you had it coming. You guys are funny. You guys are so funny, man. Oh my god. God, H.A. Goodman, nobody cares about that. Nobody's even caring about that anymore, pal. Alright, guys, listen. I'm going to see you guys later. You enjoy your 420s, and I'll maybe see you for a 710 show or something later. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the hour. Love y'all. And you know, Be Real TV's live right now. If you want to go to another podcast, Be Real is live. Be Real TV on YouTube, all one word. The letter B, Real TV, all one word. Check out my friend Ron Placone, ronplacone.com, lucyandron.com. Ron Placone has his own YouTube channel. It is Ron Placone on YouTube. You can tweet at Ron Placone on Twitter, article, and he will read about it on his show to his audience. Get your news on with Ron 5 days a week. He's also on Instagram and Facebook at Ron Placone. That's not good. End up bleaching my guitars out. It's not good for them to have them sitting in the sunshine. All right, bye guys. I think I'm going to go edit some videos to try to put them up on YouTube. So be watching my YouTube channel. It's got 25,700 subscribers. It used to have 26,000 subscribers. That's gone down. 25,700 subscribers as they keep sucking the subscribers off. Go there. Check out some of my uploads. I'm going to make some edited videos, I think. I'm enjoying making the edited videos. I've turned up the resolution on my phone. I'm going to try to make some higher resolution videos too, so they look really good. I don't know.